Good morning, guys. Happy Sunday, Fantasy Football Sunday, NFL Football Sunday, whatever you do. I hope you have a great Sunday. In today's video, I have some new information for you in regards to Mullen and the Class 1 van. And this is the vehicle, the product that I have always liked that Mullen has produced, that Mullen has marketed to different customers, because I do think the Class 1 van can absolutely dominate in that sector. And I think Mullen can dominate if they focus on this one vehicle for commercial business. I've said repeatedly, I don't think they should focus on the Mullen 5, the Mullen Go, whatever that is, which I do have a picture I want to share with you that someone shared with me on Twitter with some vehicles on a site and some vehicles we haven't really seen that you want to look at. So stay tuned for that. And I'm also going to give you an update with Brad. I had an early conversation with him this morning. I probably woke him up. I wake up early, so Brad, if you watch this, I'm sorry for that. And he probably doesn't work on Sundays, but Brad is awesome. He always gets back to me, and we've just been building a solid relationship in that way. But I have some updates in regards to the Class 1 van and Mullen, and really the 2024 plan when it comes to taking over the EV sector for the Class 1 van. So before I get into any of that, don't forget to drop a like, grab your coffee if you don't have any. This will probably be a longer video. I'm feeling a little under the weather, and I don't get sick. One of my affirmations is every single day I'm healthy, I feel great, but I do feel a little sick today, but I'm gonna get over this very quickly. I'm going to Mexico in a week, which I'm stoked for, but I still wanted to bring some content for you guys today because I wanna do my best for you, especially if you're invested in this stock and you've been invested in this company like myself since September of 2022. A little of my history, if you're new to this channel, I've been through 2 reverse stock splits. This is the craziest stock I've ever been invested in. I also like other companies like Tesla, Palantir, DraftKings, which I've called out, AMD. We're looking at PayPal now. We've been in DNA, traded in and out of DNA, and also SoFi very recently. So if you want to learn more about any of the trades we do and join our amazing community for $5 to $7 a month, you could click on the Patreon down below. Or if you would like to Zoom, we can Zoom one-on-one for the gold tier. Join the gold tier. It's the last tier on my Patreon. We'll see you in there. Let's get into this new information. Before we get to Brad, shout out to Kenneth Washington for messaging me on Twitter. It looks like he went down to the plant and he took some photos. Now in this picture, there's the Class 3, there's the Class 1. You can see it. I'll actually zoom in for you in a second. But also there's these colorful vehicles, and that looks to be like the Mullen Go. You can see right here, these very small vehicles. Looks to be like the Mullen Go. It's great. Whatever gets revenue for the company is awesome. But again, my belief is if Mullen really has a unique product like the Class 1 van, and like multiple people have said, like Brad from Randy Marion has said, no one is doing Class 1 for years. He said at least 2 years, so Mullen can get a jump start at it. Now, I've also said that Mullen will dominate in 2024, 2025, especially because of the toxic lending that has been happening, the toxicity that has been happening in 2023, and my belief that a third reverse stock split will absolutely happen in the month of December, because Mullen has to be $1 for 20 trading days, and they really have to be $1 by December 22nd, but the vote is already in. People are voting today, but the meeting is December 15th, and I do believe that they will initiate a third reverse stock split sometime between December 15th and December 22nd, probably being the next trading day after the meeting. Of course, guys, this is my own opinion. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not to tell you to buy or sell or hold Mullen or any other stock. This is just based on conversations I have with people, the news I look at, and the charts which I share with you on this channel quite frequently. So let me know down below what you think of this. Again, it's cool if they collect revenue, but I think Mullen should go all in on the Class 1 van. And going back to that topic, if I were Mullen and I was the board and the CEO of Mullen and I had a product like the Mullen Class 1 van, and I already had 6,000 pre-orders of it from Randy Marion, which I'll share those messages with you in a second to get more clear on when this is actually gonna happen, I would be attacking every single day. I would be playing offense, and I would be letting the whole world know, which some people could say, well, they've been doing these strikingly different tours. No. I would hire the best marketers in the world on social media and in-person marketing. I would follow what other companies have done, and I would be door knocking even around local businesses. I would be cold calling businesses. I would hire a team to go out there and market this product for 90 days, for 3 months straight, that's all we're doing is marketing. But then I have another team that's actually producing these vehicles, like the 6,000 vans that they already sold. You need to start working on that because it seems like they're way behind. But this is some of the things that they should be doing, and it doesn't seem like they're doing it. They're not playing offense. They're just kind of going with the flow of things, and they're moving very slow. But that's just my own opinion. Let me know what you guys think down below about all of that and where Mullen is at with everything right now, because I give you updates every single day. So let's get into the conversations I had with Brad this morning. So I texted him at 5:14 this morning my time. I think he's East Coast, so that'd be about 8:15 his time. Sorry again, Brad, but hey, Brad, morning man. I'm not sure if you work on Sundays, but I had a quick question for you. A lot of people are curious. And actually this question came from Doc the Hawk, I believe his name is on Twitter, so shout out to him for bringing this up to me. I just went into deeper conversations with Brad, which I'll share with all of you right now. Is Randy Marion in talks with Mullen about purchasing more vans or class 3 vehicles right now outside of the 6,000 vans you already have purchased, right? Because they've already purchased 6,000 vans. They have a set amount of money that Mullen will make once Mullen delivers those vans. But I was curious if they're planning on buying more vans or if they have bought any more vans. Since you guys have been selling so many before they are produced, do you plan to buy more than the 6,000 vans? Because the goal is they need more revenue, right? So this might not even be enough. They need a ton more revenue, especially if they don't like to get into debt. They gotta pay for everything that it's gonna cost to produce even more vehicles. So this is why I asked this question. Yes, plans are to take to we can't take no more, and we get to the other dealers involved. So I wanted more details on this. Randy Marion already purchased 6,000 class 1 vans from Mullen. What's the max you feel you guys can take before bringing in other dealers? Because he doesn't want to deal with California, which I'll show you in a second, but he stated 15 to 20,000, it will be time. So once they get, so obviously they can handle 6,000, but once they get to 15 to 20,000 vehicles, he's saying they need to go to other dealers to sell these vehicles. So let's talk about when this is gonna happen. I don't like selling in California, so it may be sooner if a lot go there. Okay, so he doesn't know exactly where all the vans are gonna go. Do you feel like Randy Marion will purchase any more vans in 2024 outside of the 6,000 already purchased? Sure. So he believes that they'll purchase more than 6,000. Let's get into more details though. I wanted more clarity. But you guys haven't sold 6,000 yet, right? You said you guys sold around 1,000 class 1 vans to customers, okay? So they've ordered 6,000 from Mullen, but they haven't sold all 6,000, what it sounds like. But he did say we have more customers than we have vans as of right now. It all depends on when they get to market. And he's saying vans right now, like what he's expecting to be delivered over the next 2 months, it sounds like. So, got it. So you are saying you have enough customers to fulfill the 6,000 van order already? Yes. Okay, so that's pretty big news, right? So the 6,000, I don't know if they've been sold, but he has customers. He's saying that he could fulfill that order. Mullen just needs to get to work. Below me, so Mullen needs to get to work, it sounds like, and build these 6,000 vans. And this has been the problem all along. And the excuses are the processor chips. Mullen has said that. Brad has also said that, which I believe is true. I have some people in the Discord that are also in this industry that's saying it is backed up right now. And also GM obviously is going to get the processor chips for their airbags before Mullen because it's a much bigger company. I mean, we're dealing with 6,000 vans or even 1,000 vans, right? That's the hope that they deliver 1,000 before the end of 2023. It's more going to be like 300 from what it sounds like. But even on that little scale compared to GM, which has hundreds of thousands of vehicles that they're producing, or another big company, that's why Mullen, why it's taking so long, okay? So then he goes to say, by the beginning of Q2, they will be built. So I wanted to get more clear on that. So based off your experience in this business, you would expect the entire 6,000 van purchase to be delivered to you guys by when in 2024? He says no later than mid-second quarter, okay? So not January, February, March, April, May, June. So it sounds like maybe sometime in April or May. Wow, that would be impressive. That's the plan. So again, guys, this is the newest update. Hopefully this video was helpful to you. If you got any value, drop a like. Would always appreciate that. Subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. I want to bring my best every single day to you. I hope you guys practice gratitude every single day. Bring more success into your life. I hope you have a great Sunday, and we will definitely see you on the next one.